Okay, I'm gonna demo something real quick. So this isn't out yet, but hopefully next week. So currently we have a restriction on date fill that you need a filter that provides the bounds. So I'm working on getting rid of that restriction. So you should be able to, if you've got some kind of query, go and do the missing rows. So this is month. And what it'll do is it'll fill in the rows in between. So it finds the max and the min value in your query and then just fills in any missing values in between. And everything else should work as before. You should just be able to do that. I think that's it.
Kathy, question on that one.
Yep.
Did you end up doing the if there's a bound on one side, like if I do before today or something like that?
Yeah, I can show you that too. So right, if you want to add that, you can do, so let's say you want to go from the minimum, but you want it to go all the way up to today, then you have to add a filter. So you would add a filter that says, for example, you want all the values that are before today. And then it'll give you from the minimum value up to today. And I left existing behavior for on or after. So our on or after filter you could already fill with. What it would do is it would take the start value you provided and go up till the current value. So just to not change existing behavior, that's how it works. But if you want, you can tweak the end this way.
Sick. Thanks, Kathy. It's dope.
Sweet.
We should think about turning that on by default.
Is it on by default? Maybe you said that, Kathy. Is it not on? Do you still have to do the fill button?
Yes. So you're saying if you have a query, just always fill in the dates?
Maybe.
Okay.
I think there's a decent argument that it's the right choice.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, easy enough to do as long as that's
Yeah, we should think about it because I think it's like more correct usually.
Is there performance implications?
Yeah,
to do?
there probably is.
yeah, there always is. Depending on the dialect, we do it with recursive CTEs, which can impact things depending on how many intervals you have. But we can always tweak that depending on the type of fill and the number of intervals and stuff too.
I also think the chart type matters. Like if it's a table, that can be different than like a line or like a.
That's true. It's just about which one is the more correct default, and I think it's usually actually the filled set, but we should think about it.
Alrighty.
Sorry, one more question. Does the SQL generated get gnarly too when you fill in missing dates?
Yeah. It gets kind of gross, yeah.
I would say probably don't default it then.
Okay, now